and they're going to join us next as we talk with the BuzzHounds. And I love this. I love this song and the title of this song. It reminds me of when I was back in high school and I was dating. The song is called "I Think Your Daddy Wants to Kill Me."
Ooh, she's as sweet as cherry pie, and she knows just how to thrill me. But I think her daddy wants to kill me. Ooh, she gets me so damn high, and she knows just how to thrill me. But I think her daddy wants to kill me. She took me home to meet her old man. To win him over was my master plan. He sat me down, said, "Look here, son. Let me take you downstairs and show you my gun." Ooh, she's as sweet as cherry pie, and she knows just how to thrill me. But I think her daddy wants to kill me. Ooh, she gets me so damn high, and she knows just how to thrill me. But I think her daddy wants to kill me. So I took her out cruising around. Couple stops and we headed downtown. Looked in the mirror and what did I see? Crazy old man was following me. Ooh, she's as sweet as cherry pie, and she knows just how to thrill me. But I think her daddy wants to kill me. Ooh, she gets me so damn high, and she knows just how to thrill me. But I think her daddy wants to kill me. She gets to getting that look in her eye, and I think she knows I'm the guy, the one to make her feel good tonight. But I know that some ain't right. Ooh, she's as sweet as cherry pie, and she knows just how to thrill me. But I think her daddy wants to kill me. Ooh, she gets me so damn high, and she knows just how to thrill me. But I think her daddy wants to kill me. But I think her daddy wants to kill me. But I think her daddy wants to kill me. But I think her daddy wants to kill me. But I think her daddy wants to kill me. But I think her daddy wants to. But I think her daddy wants to kill me.
Hey, we're going to bring the man in here right now, Jeff Manga from the BuzzHounds, and I've got a question for you. Jeff, how you doing?
What's going on, David? How are you?
Hey, you're going on, man. We're doing fine. I love that song. I just got to ask you one thing. Is there any personal history, personal experience involved in that?
Yeah, I was motivated to write that song when I was dating my wife, actually. Her old man took me out one day, and kind of the first time him and I had some alone time, and, he's trying to kind of feeling me out. And we went out to the middle of the country out in Illinois, and he's, a big gun guy. He's got more guns than, the Mexican army. But we went out to the middle of the field, and we were going shooting, and I realized, we were going a good hour away from civilization, and we got a bunch of guns in the back. And the thought crossed my mind that, I might not be coming back. So I'm like, wow, So it was an interesting dynamic. Needless to say, we had a great time, but it was a bonding experience, and I got the idea for the song that day and kind of pieced it together, and it kind of rolled out from there.
Now, what's her father think of the song?
I don't even know if he's heard it yet. She says that he likes it, but she might be shining me on. I'll have to kind of, present it to him and get his thoughts on it. I think he'll probably get a kick out of it. He's kind of a fun-loving guy.
I would love to be.
Kill me,
I would love to be a fly on the wall to see how you're going to say to your wife, "I just thought you were shining me on." That's a conversation I want to see in here.
Yeah.
Maybe
we'll have her on next time.
Yeah.
There you go. I want to be there for the conversation when he broaches the subject to her dad. By the way, this song I just wrote here. That's good. I love it. I knew there had to be a story there. Just had to be. So tell us, Jeff, aside from ducking your father-in-law, what have you been doing since the last time you were on the show?
Well, we've recorded a couple more tunes. We're lining up some shows for this summer. We're doing a really cool show on the 25th of April with Hillbilly Casino, which is a group out of Nashville that's kind of creating a ruckus throughout the country and the alt country and rockabilly front. So we're playing a show with them. I'm excited about that. And we made a couple of videos. We made a video for Cold Beer and Whiskey, which I think we spun the last time you and I spoke. And, I've been tinkering with guitars and stuff, old school guitars from Gretsch and such. That's kind of a passion of mine. And looking forward to summer, playing some cool shows. We're going to do a couple of car shows this summer that I'm looking forward to in Illinois. One at the Brauerhouse, which is a big classic car show. A bunch of cars from the 50s, 60s, 70s come out, and there's a big concert. So that's going to be fun. And that's about it. Just trying to keep the faith, continue to play music. Yep.
I'm going to steal a question from my co-host John Bon Jovial and ask you: you got any plans of branching out around the country, like maybe South Florida or Arizona?
Yeah, I would love to do that. We've had some offers to do that, and for us, it's got to be the right situation because these days it takes a lot to go out on tour and make it worthwhile and just kind of do it to make ends meet. But I would love to do a tour of Southern California, and actually I would love to do a tour from like San Diego all the way up the coast. That's been a goal of mine for a number of years.
That would be awesome.
So that's we've got an agent that specializes in stuff out of the state, and she's always itching to get us out there, but with schedules and families and all that stuff, it's been a little bit difficult. And we've had some one-off show offers, which are a little bit more attractive, logistic-wise. But yeah, it's definitely a goal of ours to kind of put a tour together and to kind of do that.
If you make that West Coast swing, you might also look into maybe hitting the Phoenix area. You've got, here in Tempe, where I am, is ASU, which Tempe is just a hotbed of music and night spots. And there's some good ones up in Phoenix, too. There's a couple of biker places here. There's a biker venue in Phoenix. I can't remember the name of right now, but they specialize in indie bands, and listening to you guys and the style of music you put down, you definitely make some noise in that place.
Cool. Well, yeah, that sounds exciting. I'd like to check that out.
Have your out of town booking person there look into it, because Tempe, Phoenix is a good, strong music market. There's a lot of good venues here, and you might hit them on the way in or the way out of Southern California to toss in.
Just to add, as far as the venue thing is concerned, here in South Florida, where I am, I'm actually in Naples. Just up the road about 20 miles is Fort Myers, and Fort Myers is very, very quickly becoming known for its indie venues. A lot of good music coming out of Southwest Florida now, and so if you do make it to the East Coast, this is definitely something that you're going to want your agent to take a look at, is this area here.
I was going to say, my wife is actually from Naples.
Oh, okay.
Florida,
oh, wow.
She knows the area pretty well. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys would be right, or at least she'd be right at home down there. We're going to have to wrap this up because we are running out of time according to the old clock on the wall there. And I want to thank you so much for coming back, sharing with us. And when you get your new music coming out, give us a shout. Come back and we'll chat some more, play some more of your music, and maybe listen to some unique backstories.
Cool. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it.
Hey, you're welcome. Best to you and all the guys there. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Manga of the group called the BuzzHounds. And here's that great one he mentioned in our conversation, a thing called Cold Beer and Whiskey. Oh, yeah, there you go. We want to thank you for coming by and sharing this hour with us, along with our guests, the Focus Your Audio and the BuzzHounds. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, listeners. John Bon Jovial, take us home.